Okay, cringy intro time. Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another training rant. But this one is different because I got Light here with me. And I'm going to be talking about, dude, what's your problem?
Nothing, bro.
Okay, Jesus. So the subject for today is going to be my favorite Rocket League YouTubers. Going to be my top 5. I got some special mentions too because I watch a lot of them. And yeah, Light is going to probably say his top 5 too or comment on mine. So I'm gonna get started, alright? So my honorable mentions, let me look at my list real quick.
Oh my god, dude.
Shut up, bro.
Okay. It's just a few names. You don't need to write a list down, okay? Can't you memorize them?
Okay. My first honorable mention is Waiting. You know Waiting, right?
Oh my fucking god. I already disagree with you, but okay, go ahead.
He's an honorable mention. He's not even on my top
Okay,
list.
go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna say about Waiting. Okay. Waiting, I don't like him that much, but I do like when he does like documentary style videos, like when like when he's recapping a moment in history, NRL. Those videos are pretty cool, but aside from that, I don't particularly like his videos. What about you?
Wow. You know, Waden is one of the only YouTubers who I've actually watched a couple of bits of. I watched his video on the bots situation. And I watched another one. I don't know what it's called. It was another video. But dude, his video quality has increased quite substantially. I would say.
Yeah.
Like dude's been working. You know, he's been growing as well. You know, honestly, I remember like it works.
Honestly, I can't say he's a bad Rocket League YouTuber. He's just not somebody that I like that much. It's not for me. It's not that he's bad or anything.
Oh, wait a minute. So it's personal. It's not about the content.
Obviously, yeah. It's a personal list, bro. Obviously.
Let me just say this, okay? Waden's content is second to none. Okay, his documentary style videos are really, really good. Like that's some good quality shit.
Okay.
He makes it the way he narrates them as well. And it's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Again, I'm not saying he's a bad Rocket League YouTuber. I'm just saying it's not for me. Okay. Another one of mine is Postfire. I really like Postfire.
Wow.
I think he's.
Okay.
I kind of see him like the Jim Carrey of Rocket League. He's like a very animated guy. He's very like cheesy with his humor and his expressions. I really like that. I mean, I really enjoy his videos. I haven't watched him in a while, but you know, he's pretty cool. I like him. He's super young.
This is honorable mentions, right?
Yeah, we're still honorable mentions. What do you think about Postfire?
I think he's very good at pinches. I think that's all I gotta say about it.
Okay, so let's move on. My other special mention, you know this guy, John Sandman.
Yeah.
He didn't make my...
Yeah, go ahead.
He didn't make my top 5, but I still like John a lot. If this was 2017, back in the F2 days, he would definitely be on my list. But
bro, so what? So what if it's 2017? It's all time, right? It doesn't matter for what year it is, okay?
It matters though, because my list is based on currently who I'm watching at the moment, or like it's very much based on my personal taste and who I'm watching at the moment. And I just haven't been watching John that much, honestly. I like his videos with Athena. I find those really funny. But aside from those,
yes, I agree there.
I don't really like his content that much, and I really don't like his crate wars and all that stuff. I really find that stuff is boring to me. You know.
I disagree with you on the crate wars, but I agree with you that his videos with Athena are the most entertaining. Or if it's with his F2 crewmates, those are his most entertaining videos by far.
Yeah.
Other than that, I agree. I don't.
Another honorable mention for me is Lethamir. He's my last honorable mention. Lethamir, I watch him. I watch him a lot. What?
I'm curious in your top 5 now if you left Lethamir.
I know, right?
I didn't expect that from you.
Lethamir, I watch him a lot, but not all his videos. It depends. He makes a lot of videos that I don't watch. But the thing about Lethamir is probably the most hardworking Rocket League YouTuber that I know because he puts out a video almost every day, literally without fail. He puts out a video every day.
Okay. You sit on the grind. That's good to know.
Yes. He's probably the most consistent like Rocket League YouTuber that I know. He explores a lot of different concepts with his videos, which is really cool. But in terms of like the content itself and his personality, he's not.
Wait. Have you looked at his videos recently? Is it still modded content?
Yeah. I recently I was watching his last video today, actually, honestly. Okay, yeah. So those are my honorable mentions. Let's start with my list. Sorry, Jesus Christ.
Number 5.
Number 5. So my number 5 from the official list would be Rizzo. Rizzo. Lately, I've been watching him a lot, and I like him.
Okay.
I like I like his content in general. I think he's a very charming guy. I especially like his content with Sis. Obviously, that's like really funny. I think Rizzo. I like his personality, and he's the kind of guy that kind of like. Oh, he kind of gets along with everybody.
Yeah. I agree.
He's not the guy. I don't particularly see anybody from RL hating on Rizzo. Like I think.
Is it his personality that makes him top 5? Right. It's his personality.
Yeah, it's his personality and how well he can.
Because content-wise, I don't know about content-wise. Yeah, he's kind of doing. I don't know how to say this, but his content is kind of like, I don't know. It's become very. He's trying to become more mainstream with his content, if that's a nice way to put it. Ever since teamed up with Charlie, that's the vibe I get from his content.
No, it's true.
He's trying to be a little more. It's kind of mainstream. I don't know how to say that.
But at the same time, he's exploring other stuff instead of just like gameplay stuff. Like
that I'll give. That's a good thing, actually.
And when he makes content with Charlie, I like it. I mean, it's not. When he makes content with Charlie, I like it. So yeah, he's my 5. I can't say much aside from him. I just like him because I just find him to be a charming guy.
He's a good personality.
My number 4 would be Reddles. This is a very personal one because I don't think a lot of people like Reddles as much as I do. Reddles, I don't know. Reddles is a tough. I don't know, dude. The only thing I can say I put Reddles at 4 because I watch a lot of his content for some reason.
Yo, this is not your favorite pro list, okay? Just say.
No.
I've never seen.
Go ahead.
Like in terms of content, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I have not really watched much of his content. I know like he posts a lot of pro stuff, game stuff, gameplay stuff, right? That's pretty much his content.
Yeah, his content is really mainly based on just playing with people.
Nothing special.
Oh my god.
Nothing.
No, the thing is, at least it's a personal thing. It's a personal list, like I said. With Reddles, I got a lot of sympathy for Reddles when when the whole SSG thing happened, and he got kicked out of it.
Deserved.
Yeah. After that happened, I started watching him more frequently, and I don't know. I just got used to his personality, and even though he's not like the funniest guy, I think he's pretty genuine.
Mm-hmm.
I like him because he feels genuine as like a person, like. He's pretty blunt about what he thinks of other players, about the RCS. He's not always right. I don't always agree with him about what he says, but at least he doesn't tiptoe around it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
here's the only thing I'll comment about this.
Okay.
His good guy thing, now that he's become a good guy and everything, he's become meh to me, I think. When he was the guy that everyone hated,
really?
that's when he was at his most interesting. Yes. He was, which team was he on? Pittsburgh Knights? I don't know. The Peeps, I don't know. I remember his old team, but he was like a super cocky, upcoming young player. Okay, everyone hated him. He used to tweet so much shit, like, for example, NRG players, right? And they used to get into Twitter fights, right? That's when that's how he pretty much burst onto the scene, right? And he was a good player as well, okay? But then he became this good guy, and everyone loves him now, and He's like everyone else now, you know. He's not interesting anymore. And he's kind of
Okay.
washed now as well. So
As a pro player, again, he's not really my favorite, but as a content creator, I like him. I just like his personality. My number
yeah, go
three,
ahead.
it's Mercy. I know you don't know a lot about Mercy.
I have not watched even a single. It's quite amazing how of all these years I have not watched a single video of Mercy
Yes,
to this day. It's
it's
insane,
a,
actually.
it's a little surprising because he's one of the biggest Rocket League content creators, like in
He
terms of
is. He
subscribers.
is.
Um,
He's kind of like the one who slipped beneath the cracks or some shit. You know, he's like the one I just didn't. I
yeah,
just didn't watch.
I'm not gonna lie. I had to get used to Mercy. When I first saw him, I didn't like him much, but then I started watching some of his videos with OSM and with Pulsefire and with a couple of other people. He has a team with OSM and Linkuru. I forgot their name, but
Linkuru. Oh, now that's an old YouTuber to mention.
yeah. I think his videos are pretty funny. His editing is really funny. The conversations and the banter that he has with them. That's why I like him. It's not, and also he's not a bad like player by himself. He's pretty flashy. Like
Yeah, I know he's a good player. I know he's a pretty good player, actually. I know
yeah,
that much.
in a way he's like a very scoffed Evampo because he likes to go for the ground, like for the flashy ground shots. And he's pretty good at them actually. And he knows how to edit the videos in a entertaining way. So
Okay.
yeah, he's my number three.
I'll take your word for it. You know, I mean, I've never watched him. I don't think I will watch him, to be honest. So, okay.
Okay,
That's number three, Mercy.
okay. Now my number two would be Neat Mike.
Yeah.
And I'm talking peak Nick Mike, okay? Back when
Alright.
Nick Mike was doing his best content, because he came back, as you know, but his content.
What was his best content? What was his best content?
I would say his F2 era, back in like 2017, 2018. I would say that
I
was
mean,
like
that wasn't just his content. That was F2's content.
that was who?
That was F2's content. That wasn't his content, as per se, you know? Because he wasn't the only one in those videos. It was John and Rufus. So it was like a three-way. They all recorded at the same time. It's not like he's the main guy in the content. It's not like his content. You know what I mean?
No,
You know what I mean? Like,
for me, he's the main guy. He's the main guy in our F2, right? He's the one that
oh
I
yeah,
like the
he
most.
is the main guy, but he is the main guy. It's not like his content. I think the videos without his F2 content. That's where you can like really judge him, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, his videos
And-
without. But my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, you go ahead. I want to know what you think of his content.
His content outside of F2, it's really funny, but it's not mainly RL based. It's mainly based on his like commentary, which is really cool too. He's funny. It's mainly based on on his fans and how crazy they interact with him. But it's not really RL content. You know what I mean? That's his like individual content.
True. That is true.
So Neem Mike, even though he's not popping right now, or I don't think he's as good as he used to be, he's my
But
second.
let's be clear about something. If the man had kept posting content, he would have been
Bro,
probably the first YouTuber to reach 1 million
Yes.
views. Sorry, subs. The
yeah,
first all YouTuber.
I
to
would
reach
agree.
1
I
million
would
subs.
agree. If he had
He
kept
was
on,
he was growing like crazy. Like seriously, his sub count was like he was bringing like 100 subs a month, 100 subs a month or something like that. It was pretty insane actually. And then he stopped when he was like 500K. That's okay. That's enough for him now. Just peace out. And he vanished for like 4 years, 2 years. So
Yeah.
he just disappeared.
and if you look at his content, his editing was great. His personality was great. Like he hits all the points. Like you know, he hits all
He
the
was the full
points.
pack.
Yeah,
The
he
full
was the
package.
full package, right? So yeah, he's my number two because of that. Even though, and dude, even though he's not popping right now, that's how good he was. That like
Bro, we need him back. There's not enough content creators like him in the Rocket League YouTube scene. There needs to be more.
yeah, and even though like I said, that was his own content, it was so good that he's still second on my list. Like there's pretty still hard to top him, even though he has been like out of it for like a while.
Yes, I agree there.
Okay, and my number one, I think the best our content creator in general is Sunlesskhan. I honestly don't think anybody's better than Sunless.
Okay.
Sunless, it's weird because I've seen his own content and his old content, and it wasn't bad, but there was a period.
What was his old content? Generally, I don't know what his old content was.
His old content was like he still explored ideas, but the execution of it, okay, it's basically it was basically a worse version of the Sunless that we see now. You know what I mean?
In what? Like the quality of the video?
And like the humor and the editing wasn't on point like it is now. The ideas and the concepts were there, but the execution of it wasn't as good. You know what I mean? And some of the concepts weren't as ambitious. Oh shit! Oh. Yeah, but I would say Sunless, like, dude, his personality is not the best. Like, he's not the funniest guy, but his editing.
His personality's alright.
Yeah, it is.
I won't say he's the worst. He's pretty alright.
Yeah, but I would say somebody
like. Problems there.
I would say like somebody like Postfire is funnier, but
of course. I mean, there's like levels to fun. He's not that, but he's reasonable, you know.
Exactly, and not only that, his editing is really good, and not only that, his concepts that he explores, he knows how to execute them well. Some videos are way more ambitious than others, and those tend to be his best videos. Also, he did.
His ideas are innovative.
Yes.
His ideas are pretty good.
Yes, and he executes them really well. And he also does documentary style videos sometimes, which are really cool too. Like almost everything he does is pretty cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't disagree at all with what you're saying there. So he's pretty. Yeah, he's up there. He's arguably the best. I wouldn't argue say he's the best at all. Yeah, it's a personal list. Objectively, he's probably the best, and he deserves his 2 million subs. That's really
yes, exactly. So it's really hard. It's really hard for me not to put him at number one because just all around his execution on everything is pretty. Is probably the best.
I mean, if this was like if this was an objective list, I would have put number one as well.
Yeah, that's pretty much my list. Let me do a quick recap of my top 5. Rizzo is 5.
Repack.
4 is Reddles. 3 is Mercy. 2nd need Mike. And first one is Sunless. What about you?
Bro, where's Musty, man?
Fuck Musty, bro.
Wow.
He doesn't even get a special mention, bro. And how do
Musty fans dislike this video immediately.
So what about you? What would you think is your list?
I would put honorable mention. I would say Lesimir. Okay, I like him, but the amount of content go.
So he's an honorable mention for you too. Okay, I guess.
Yeah, he is. And throw me some names. Like some random ones. Musty is also not. Sorry, Musty fan, but he's not in my honorable mentions either. Okay, so. Or in my list. So there's that.
He's fast. He's fast,
yeah, I'm
bro.
sorry. But yeah, he doesn't make that mistake. I mean, he's cool and all, but there's others I prefer. Simply put. Who else? I mean, honestly, my honorable mention is probably mentioning every other all YouTuber because I don't really have any honorable mentions. So I'm just gonna get straight to number 5. So this is between Sunless and Grateful.
Alright. At 5?
Yeah, I think 5. Yeah.
Sunless at 5? When you said earlier that objectively he's probably the best YouTuber, and he's at 5?
Yeah, but this is a subjective list. This is subjective list,
bro. Okay? I'm just surprised.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with, objectively 100%. I probably put first, but this is like content and personality. And personality, I said he's alright, right? These other personalities. Yeah, number 5 though, Sunless. Even though it's a subjective list, I still can't put Sunless lower than 5, bro. That guy, I just can't. Even though I preferred 4 others, I still gotta put it number 5.
Okay.
For all the reasons you mentioned, I don't really have anything much to add there. Good content, good guy, good personality. Neat Mike next. Alright.
Wait, who?
I wasn't sure. Neat Mike, bro.
Neat Mike at 4.
No.
Okay.
No. See, here's the thing. Now I have to think on the spot here, okay? No, Neat Mike is actually okay. I'm gonna change up my list. Okay, Neat Mike is number 2. He's number 2. All right, I'll fill in the gaps later. Neat Mike is number 2, bro. I mean, where do I? This guy, like, it was different content, right? I mean, I started with John, okay, but then I started watching the F2 videos. And let me tell you a funny story. The first Rocket League video I watched, it was when Rumble was released, and it was actually a Rufus video, and him and John actually played Rumble for the first time. That was probably my first Rocket League video, bro.
Damn,
so F2, bro.
You're old school.
F2,
You're really old
I go a lot. Yeah, I go a long way back with F2, man. And Neat Mike was my favorite member from F2. Plus, you add in this content, and you know, I don't really have much to add, but he was just different. To this day, he's still different. I mean, how many years has it been, bro? 3-4 years? No one still hasn't been able to match his, you know, his personality, in my opinion, in terms of, and his content. Content in terms of, you know, his content wasn't really Rocket League, but it was still different. It still had a little tinge of Rocket, you know, a little bit of a flavor of Rocket to his content. So that's why he's I put him. What did I say? Number 2? Yeah,
number 2, yeah.
Number 2.
Yeah, I actually have him on the same spot as you, number 2. I would agree. I would agree with everything that you said about Neat Mike.
Okay, so number 3, then the next F2 member, I gotta put John number 3. Okay, now
John at 3. That's surprising.
Yeah. Again, subjective. Okay. Here's the reason why. When I used to watch John, I used to really watch John. Like, oh my god, I used to. Every time I open up YouTube, I used to check if there was a new John Sanders video. Literally, it was in my early days of Rocket League. I used, because this guy was like the guy. You know, you discover a game, you try to find some YouTuber for it, you know, to follow. And John was that guy. Like, he was the first guy I found. I just followed him, you know. And I loved his personality, bro. So infectious, very extroverted. You know, not for everyone, but I love him, man.
Bro,
and,
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about John. John, when I first saw him, I disliked his personality so much. I disliked it because it was very commercial. He's like, I think.
Yeah.
It was
I totally get that.
Very
totally
safe,
understand that.
Very safe, but then I started watching his videos with other people and how he interacted with them, and he was way more funny. I think I started to like him because how he interacts with other people. You know, that's how I started to warm up to him, and then I just started to like him. And he doesn't seem cringe at all. Like, I used to find him cringe, but I don't find him cringe now.
No. Okay, he is cringe sometimes. Okay, let's not be wrong. He is cringe sometimes, but dude, it's like a good sort of cringe. It's not like, oh my god, this guy is so great, I can't watch it. Not that guy. It's like he's being cringe, but it's still entertaining. It's part of his personality.
Yeah, but I think
it's something you accept. You accept.
I think his cringe part is his YouTuber pandering part, where it's like, oh, I love you guys make my day and all that. I find that stuff a little bit cringe.
No, I understand why you find it cringe, but dude, let me tell you something. John came from nothing. This guy only does this stuff because of his passion for the game. Like, I also thought, you know,
No. I have to disagree there. I have to disagree with you there. John didn't came from nothing. Before that, John was an actor, and he had a music band. He had a band too, which he was the singer.
But he wasn't really successful. You know, that's why he quit that for Rocket League. He wanted to get into streaming shit.
No, but he had experience being an entertainer. That's what I'm talking about. And he's a good actor, dude. He's surprisingly a good actor. Like, when he acts, he's really good. Like, he could have been an actor.
Yeah. I've seen a little bit of Far. Was it Far Cry? I don't know. I've seen a few of his skits.
Bro, his performance in Far Cry was better than the main guy from Far Cry.
Yeah, I mean, you can say, yeah, you're right. You probably did. I'm pretty sure he did actually gain experience of being like an entertainer, and a big part of his personality probably came from him being an actor. But you know, that's part of his package. That's what when I opened it, that's what I saw. That's what I liked. And I understand it's not for everyone, but dude, nostalgia, bro. For right now, I don't watch much of his content, right? But for nostalgia purposes, and because he was the first guy I watched, I still gotta put it on the screen, right?
Yeah.
For personal reasons.
That's fair enough, bro. Fair enough.
I might just put Waiting 5 and Sunlesskhan 4 if I can't think of anyone.
That's good.
Because I thought about Latimir, but I just haven't. Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm such a dumbass. Yo, number 4 is Flakes. Okay. I don't want to hear nothing.
Good old Flakes.
I don't want to hear nothing. When this guy fucking uploads, I'm gonna watch his video. When he uploads the next video, I'm watching. Right?
Yeah,
dude.
probably.
His series, dude. It's really helpful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Siri would agree as well if he was here. But nah, man, that guy. The way I learned a lot from him. And I was thinking of going back and watching the series again for 1 month so I could improve my defense more. Because dude, the way that guy figured Rocket League out is pretty much how I can say it. He literally finds no one to play the game exactly how he wants it. He's like a lonely genius. Is pretty much how I should put it. And he decided to, enlighten us citizens with his knowledge. And dude, and yo, apart from his content, his personality, amazing personality as well.
Hey, he has a good personality. I would agree.
Daddy Flakes. Daddy Flakes.
You know what?
Nothing more to say.
About Flakes, I would say Flakes is a fucking Smurf. And it's interesting to watch him because I have mixed feelings. I love Flakes, all right? His personality, like you said, is very entertaining. But at the same time, his videos are very deceptive because he's playing with regular randoms. If you see him playing with professionals, like, he doesn't do any of that shit, right? But when he's playing with randoms, he just makes them look like a fool. Like, look at this guy. He's losing his shit over simple stuff. Like,
Yo, and tell you what, even though he doesn't play competitive ones, he's still like got it. If he got in the game, he's still be pretty fucking good at once. I don't know, but yeah, Flakes is an easy number 4 for me. So I'll let you guess my number.
Bro, it's easy. It's a Vampel. That's your number 1, right?
Damn right, baby. Vampel Senpai.
You know what?
Bro,
I
easy number 1. Vampel's the only guy who I regularly consistently watch. I mean, I said, did I say I watch anyone else consistently? I really don't. I only really watch if Vampel uploads. I've been slacking in his videos lately, but yeah, I mean, I never get. It's like someone who loves to do cool shit in Rocket League and want to do cool shit. This guy still never seems to amaze me. And even though there's better freestyle, let's be real, okay? Vampel's pretty good, but this is a pretty fucking good freestyle. It's not just his. It's not that he's just good at the game. It's his personality as well, dude. I love his Australian accent. I love his personality, bro. Like, yeah, the easy one, right?
Oh, nice.
Number 1 is Vampel.
You know what? I'll give you my take on Vampel. I think I agree with everything that you said. His freestyles, probably the ground stuff, I find it more interesting than the air stuff that he does.
I love both.
His personality is very good, like you said. He would be an honorable mention of mine if I had more space. I would put him in an honorable mention. I would also put Rocket Sledge as an honorable mention because Rocket Sledge has like a good analytical channel. But I didn't want to overcrowd. Yeah.
No, that's a good shout out. Yeah, that's an underrated YouTuber right there, Rocket Sledge. So that concludes my top 5 lists. Final thoughts, bro?
Final thoughts. There's a bunch of RL content creators that we left out that are good, but
no hard feelings. Okay, or anyone left out.
Of course,
everyone has their favorites. And we have our own. That's all it is.